Hello everyone and welcome to another one of my videos. I would like to apologize if there is any background noise. And with that said, I'm here to introduce another thing that I got. And this time, it is the Weiss Schwarz Hololive Ambassadors Set. So this was released last week, Friday. So this is the week after the Sunday after its release, so I am late as usual. And you might notice that there's no like sheen, and that's because there's no wrapping paper, and that is because I actually got this secondhand. So what happened was the locals that I go to sold out like immediately. So I had to get one secondhand from one of my friends slash local player at the locals. And he gave this to me for $50, and obviously I wouldn't have gotten it unless if it had everything. So let's look at what this product advertises. So this is actually a really cool item in my opinion, because it comes with a 50 card pre-constructed deck. So any beginners, you would definitely be able to use this and play with it immediately. So it has your starter deck slash trial deck, which is pretty cool. On top of that, it also has a pack of 55 sleeves, and usually a deck is 50 cards, so you'll have 5 extra sleeves for if you break one or misplace one for whatever reason. It also comes with a deck box inside, so you have your sleeves, you have your deck box, you have your deck, and finally we have the storage box, which is the thing itself, which is why it's so big. Now, let's get into looking at the item. Now, there is one glaring issue with that all of us had with this item, and that is, let me see if I could do it, and that is closing the box. So you'll notice that this was or is damaged right here and here. So when you try to close it, you can't like really close it. And I could go into why that is at a later time. So let's look at the items. So got the sleeves, really beautiful sleeves. Got the deck, really standard deck. Got your deck box, really cool deck box. It also has the like viewing window on the back, so obviously you could like see the card or the sleeve, so you'll know what you're playing with. And this item also comes with two random PR foil cards. So the one I got is Muna. And let's look at the ability really quickly. So could be played without fulfilling color requirement. It is level 1. So I'm pretty sure it's an act ability. So discard a card and put this into waiting room and salvage a card from waiting room. And the other ability is rest itself to give one of your characters plus 1000 power until end of turn. And I don't know what the back card is, but we'll look at that later. So, I think what I'll try to do is just go over the deck really quickly. And then, I might not sleeve it. So, I'm just really trying to really quickly blitz through this. And once again, I only got this for $50, which I was thinking I would pay potentially upwards of... I know this is gonna sound outlandish, but 100. From the store at least, because you know usually your decks go for like 20, maybe $25. The boxes maybe like 10, 15, 20 tops. Storage case probably another 20. Sleeves maybe like 15 max. So like, yeah, maybe upwards of 100, but once again, I only got it for 50. And I think that's really cool. Yeah, now let's go over the deck. So, I think the only other issue is you might need to buy 2 of these or just a deck if you want to play a set of these. So, it's Kiara. On play, choose one of your Hololive characters and it gets +1/5 power. And on attack, choose a character and it gets +1/5, so you could potentially boost it by 3k. We got 2 of those. This is a Muna and a Kiara. So, when it's sent to waiting room, you could pay 1 and look at top 3 cards of your deck. Choose 1, put it into your clock, discard the rest, and then if you did put 1 into your clock, you could salvage a Hololive character from your waiting room. And we got 4 of these. And then the level 1 combo. I think the level 1 combo is pretty good. It's a Kiara. During your turn, all your characters are Hololive, then this card gets +2000 power. And the climax combo is, on attack, you discard a card from your hand, and you could look at, if you have another Hololive character, you could discard a card from your hand, look at top 4 of your deck, choose up to 2 of Cherry Blossom. I think it's the event that comes in this deck, or 2 Hololive characters from your from the top 4, reveal them and then add them to your hand. So definitely a lot of deck speed, and this reminds me of the Morphonica level 1. I'm saying that because that's what I play now. And the plus side is you get to discard anything. With that one, I think you need to discard a character specifically, but this you could discard anything. Okay, level 3 Kiara. On play from hand, pay 1 if you do. Stock swap, okay. This messed me up when I played against it. And then when you use an act, this ability activates up to 1 time per turn. This gets +X power, X equal to the number of characters on your opponent's backstage. So +2k max, I believe. 2 of those. And it's a stock swap. You probably won't need, for the stock swap effect, any more than 2, probably. This should be the climax for the level 1. Okay. And next we have the Suisei and Miko. If you have 2 or more other characters, this gets -1/5. And beginning of your opponent's attack phase, you could move this to an open position of your center stage with a character facing it. So it's a chaser. And I guess it's 3/5 power because Miko lore. Alright, next is another Miko. On attack, you could pay 1. If you do, Twin Drive or trigger check twice. When your characters trigger reveal a climax, you could give a character +2000 power. Okay, and it's a 3/5. And it's another, whoops, what happened here? Okay, let me fix that. At a bad angle, okay. 2/1 Miko. All of your level 3 or higher characters in front of this gets +2000 power. Act ability, rest this card, choose Hololive character, gets +500 power. And when that card's battle opponent becomes reverse, look at a top card of your deck and put it on top or into the waiting room. 2 of those. 3/2 Miko. If your waiting room has 2 or less climaxes, gets -1 level, so you could potentially play it out early. 2 or more other Hololive characters gets +7000 power, so this would ideally be 10/5. And the last ability, when you play it from your hand, look at top X, add a card, put the rest into waiting room. X is equal to the number of Hololive characters, so it includes herself. So you would play her last, and then once you play her, there will be 5, so you would look at top 5. Okay, Cherry Blossom, 1/1 red event. You cannot play this without a Hololive character. Search your deck for a Hololive character, reveal it, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck, put this into your memory. Memory effect. If this card is in your memory at the beginning of your main phase, you could discard a climax and put it back into your hand. Okay, 2 of them. Muna. When this is reversed in battle, and the opponent is level 0 or lower, bottom deck it. And alarm ability. Begin a climax. This is the top card of your clock. Choose a Hololive character and gets the ability. When that character's battle opponent's reversed, you could bottom deck that character. Okay, got a Suisei. On climax placement, choose one of your characters and that character gets the following ability. On attack, look at up to 2 cards from the top of your deck. Choose 1 card from among them, put it on top, and the other one into the waiting room. And then it's a Brainstormer that... Oh, it's a Brainstorm top 4 Salvage Brainstorm. Yeah, usually these are draw Brainstorms, but I guess it's technically a different product, so it does have a more selective ability, a selective plus. This one on play from hand, pay 1, ditch 1. Salvage a Hololive character from waiting room into your hand, and choose one of your other Hololive characters, and it gets plus 1,000 power. And when your opponent plays a climax, you could move this into your stock, so potential stock generation. Okay, Muna. Okay, this is the base version of that. So I mean, we already read it, but 1/0 Muna, blue, could be played without color requirement. You could discard 1, put itself into waiting room, and salvage character. And you could also rest this to give a character plus 1,000 power until end of your opponent's turn. 2/1 Suisei backup. When you use this, it's a 2/5 backup. When you use this as a backup, you could discard 2 cards and bottom deck one of your opponent's higher level than their level characters. Okay, here we go. Muna Finisher. This is your endgame climax combo. It's a 3/2. When it's placed on stage from hand, you could heal the top card of your clock, 10,000 power. On attack, if you have the climax in the climax area, and you have 5 or less cards, you could do one of the effects. So, choose one of the following effects and perform. Yeah, so it's on attack, you declare which effect you want to do. So one of them is reveal the top card of your deck. If it is the event or a Hololive character, burn 4 or deal 4 to your opponent. You could pay 1 at the end of its attack. If the character facing this is reversed, you may pay the cost, which is pay 1. And if you do, your opponent burns 2. So this is basically the character in Roselia. What was her name again? Yukina? Yeah, the Yukina finisher. Basically the exact same thing. I think it is the exact same thing. Pan's climax, standard. Okay. So it seems like this only comes with 2 of the events. Maybe 4 would be too broken, I don't know. Yeah, so I would say this deck is definitely very good as a beginning item. One of the main wins about this item is, well, it comes with, like, if you're a complete beginner, it comes with everything that you would ever, like, need or want. Like, your deck, sleeves, deck box, storage box, so if you get any more decks in the future, you have some place safe to put them. And then it also comes with the playmat and obviously, like, the how to play and and other stuff. So now let me take a look at what's in here. So whoops. Oh my god, I got a climax. Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I will sleeve this, or those two, right now. Whoops. And then I'll take care of the rest later. Okay. Yeah, and then I'll go into explaining the issue with the storage box. So, the issue, I might edit this out. The issue, is that these flaps, what happens is this back one sticks out. So when you try to, like, push it in, it gets caught on the back flap. So, cause I think I had another storage box where the two flaps overlap, so you're able to have the back flap, or the top, or the front flap, on top of the back one, so that when you push it in, it goes in cleanly. So that is the issue and why it gets caught. So I think, like, everyone had this issue at the locals. Like, everyone had this issue. I think some people, what they do is, like, they tape it. Maybe they staple it, I don't know. But probably tape is the best way to go. And I think what I try to do is when I try to close this, well, this is already messed up, so it's kind of a bit of a shame, is I try to push, like, the back side in while pulling the front side out to hopefully, there, have it slide in to where the back side is being pressed in, so that the front side being pulled out would be able to slip in. So yeah, I think that's just been working out for me. So let me try that again. So push the back side in and pulling the front tabs out, and it goes in rather smoothly. Yeah, because if you don't do something like that, like it will get caught. Yeah. Yeah, so that is my review of this, and once again, I think this is a very good product. Like, even with my gripes about the storage box, it's a very good product. It's very good for someone that's just getting into the game, because, like, this is a relatively good deck. And as I was saying, I wouldn't say it's, like, competitive, but, like, you stand a really good chance. Like, most trial decks, at least back in the day, only offered, like, one combo, so it's like a level 1 combo. This one includes a level 1 and a level 3 combo, so, like, you have your mid-game combo, and then you have your end-game combo. and it has the exact climaxes that you need, so you don't need to buy 2 of them. So I think this is a really good product. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this. I will try to... I probably won't have any other like product in a long time, because nothing so far has really caught my interest. In terms of pre-ordering, and if there is something that catches my attention but it's already released, I'll just pay it at the non-pre-order price, I guess. I mean, it's no major loss. But yeah, the next thing I probably want to get is probably Nikkei. So, and that's speculated to come out in what, April of next year. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. So if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, please comment why and how I could improve potentially. Also comment if you want to see something else, like some decks that I've been building. And feel free to subscribe if I do come out with something before Nikkei comes out and you don't want to miss out on that. Other than that, if you want to, I would say this is probably something that you'd want to look into if you're just beginning. But yeah, thank you very much, and I hope you have a good time in life and Weiss. Bye.